6:41. New this morning, your car's rattling, those potholes almost unbearable, right? Well, hey, we feel your pain.
Yeah, so this morning, 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith is doing a little pothole research. Matthew, it isn't just us complaining. This stuff can cause real damage to your vehicle.
Oh, absolutely, guys. Earlier we were talking about properly inflating your tires, making sure everything is done properly so that you don't have those blowouts on the side of the roads. But it doesn't stop there. In fact, I'm going to ask you to take a look underneath the car. This is the problem where you have the absolute worst damage. We're talking about alignment issues, suspension issues. The fact of the matter is, the stuff under here can get as much damage if you hit a big pothole as when you get in a crash at a speed of 35 miles an hour.
We use this track to simulate, those are very severe loads for the vehicles.
General Motors is giving us a rare look inside their proving grounds. This mangled mess of a road, bumpy for a purpose. This is what's known as the Belgian Blocks.
I'll go a little faster this time.
Now, if you can't tell by the look on my face, it's bumpy. Yes, this makes our Michigan potholes look like minor inconveniences. But GM tests cars on roads like this so when they hit our roads, they're ready for the challenge. And it's led to a new way of thinking.
General Motors recently has been able to take a lot of mass out of our vehicles. Our vehicles are getting lighter and lighter because we're making sure that the parts that we have are not over-designed. The cars aren't carrying around extra weight.
It may sound counterintuitive, but lugging less mass over potholes means less wear and tear, which is nice for us buying new vehicles like this 2018 Equinox, but not all of us are. Don't worry, the experts understand. Some of us still just need to avoid that pothole.
But if you can't, you want to go as slow as you can through it. Keep your hands on the wheel so that you're always in control.
It works here, and it can for you. But don't forget, there's a difference between hitting a pothole slowly and braking on top of a pothole. You do that, and you're looking at even more damage.
And once again, you're looking at that spot. That's where the majority of the damage happens. And we did mention earlier the tire inflation, but if you didn't catch that in the first half hour, I want to tell you that's why you got to be checking this stuff, especially after the cold conditions we have. If you're underinflated and you hit a pothole, that is when you're most susceptible to that blowout. But also the rims themselves, that can get costly in a hurry as well, guys.
Now, Matt, one thing we hear a lot is that it seems like a lot of damage happens on rainy days. Is that true?
Yeah, insurance companies will talk a lot about this too, because what happens is that those potholes are covered, you see them as a puddle, you think they're only this deep, next thing you know, hey, this is Michigan, the potholes are more like craters, you hit them, and that's when all this stuff really starts to add up. That's when you need to be that $1,000 insurance winner, or prize winner today. It costs a lot of money. I know I paid for the repairs myself.
Yeah, I mean, tires, blown rims, and that's if you can stay on the road.
Yeah,
So true.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Matt.